Hello friends, welcome to another video of Karan's World. So today I'm going to be making a video on how my routine was like when I was practicing for the 11 plus. And this question was asked by so much of you. There were people asking, well, what was your routine like when studying for the 11 plus? So this is your question answered. Also giving you some tips on how to make yourself in a positive mood and in a calm posture and wanting to do the test in a calm way. So I'm going to be telling you how to make yourself prepared for the days before, on the day of the test, and the days after the test. And I'm not going to tell you basically study this in English, study this and that. But I'm going to be telling you, like I said, how to be in a positive way. And before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe to my channel, Karan's World, because I want your help, and I can only get more subscribers with your help. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and share my channel Karan's World to your family and loved ones, and hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make these awesome uploads. Let's get started. So I started studying for the 11 plus when I was at year 4, and in reading I did 40 minutes of reading weekdays and more in Saturday and Sunday, and it actually helped because I'm telling you the truth. Let's be honest, I wasn't that much into reading, and so I was like thinking, oh, why do I have to read? But it actually came through my result, so I'd always recommend you doing reading. And then next is, of course, practicing main subjects, because they're really important. For example, verbal reasoning, maths, English, of course. And then next is I try to finish exercises 5 minutes before the given time, so I get more time to double check, and it will really help me in the exam hall, and trust me, it actually helps. And also, what I was thinking was that everything has a limit to it, guys, because a human can only do so much. So it's really important. So yeah, it's really important that you don't stress yourself out and work 24 hours, because then your brain will just explode, literally. So give yourself some time and do it properly. And also do the work properly when you have time, because when you do it in an unsatisfactory way, you're gonna have to redo it again for tomorrow, even if you're really tired. And if you have 3 hours of work pending and 3 hours of work tomorrow, 6 hours of work, mind blown. So that's it's quite a pain when you do it like that. So try and do it in a good way. And then also, if you are going on a long journey, I sometimes used to take my vocabulary book. So when we're stuck in long traffic and things, we used to read it and make time pass. And then I tried waking up early. For example, I'm not telling you to wake up in the midnight. I was telling you to wake up like around 6 o'clock in the morning, so I can do a bit of my work and then eat my breakfast and then go to school and then do the rest after, and then have more time to spend with family, more time to spend with siblings, go play around, watch TV, play in it, and all of that. So there's some tips. And yeah, and also when I said about finishing things early, 5 minutes before the given time, don't stress yourself out at all, because I obviously couldn't get there at first. I came 10 minutes late, then it came to 5 minutes, then it came to right on time, then it came to a bit more earlier, and then I got time to check, and then that's how you gradually improve. So let's get on with preparing for the closer days to the exam and more. Of course, eat good food. Good food, and like I said, and also eat vegetables, fruits, and oily fish, because it helps you and your brain have nutrients. And then, of course, drink plenty of water, because it will help you and your brain go healthy, because dehydration leads to your brain shrinking. And of course, your body can do without food, but it can't do without water. And then another tip that I was doing is that ensure that when you go to the exam hall, that you come with an analog watch, only if you want one. But I would recommend getting a watch, because if you're right at the back of the exam hall and the clock is right at the front, it may be a bit more harder to read it. So I would recommend an analog watch. And also make sure that you know how to calculate the time, because not all exams will start on spot on, like for example 9 o'clock in the morning. So make sure that you know how to calculate the time. Well, of course you will, you guys are smart, and also it will be a question in the maths exam, so I would recommend you doing that. And then on the day of the test, leave plenty of time for the exam. If you live 2 hours away from the test venue or something, and you leave 1 hour, like 2 hours early, and you reach 1 hour before the test, no problem. Sit there chatting with your parents, or what? Do something, read your book, or practice some more, like vocabulary and things, and will actually help and jog up your mind so you're warmed up for the exam. And then a few other tips is that make sure you have a good breakfast, because if you don't have a good breakfast, your brain is not going to perform well and you will have low grades. So make sure that you are full and satisfied, and make sure your tummy is full so you don't have to worry about food, and so you don't starve in the middle of the test. And also make sure that if you're bringing a watch, you should be running, and that it's not there just for fashion, because like I had said, if the clock is small and you're right at the back of the room, it may be hard to visualize the time. So yeah, watch, it will be better if you want one only. But otherwise they might bring reminders, but some schools don't, so just keep that in mind. And make sure that you don't have anything to rely upon, because that can lead to cheating, and you may get disqualified and other many consequences which I don't want to talk about. So there are some things like that. And then also make yourself prepared for the exam. And like, because if you are that type who cries when you're tense, or who can't do anything when they're tense, make sure that you don't put yourself in shambles in the middle of the test, because that's just not going to help you, and you can't do anything about it. So make sure, I can do this. I won't cry. It's just a test, but it's really important. Think it like that, and you will do it. And then also, and then also, don't worry if you're ill, because then the invigilator has to make a note of it, and they will contact the authorities if you are sick. So if you are ill on the exam date, not to worry, no pressure. Just contact the exam authorities, and they will book a reserve date for you in a different day in the same exam hall. No, maybe actually same exam hall on a different date, so you get to do the test like all the others did. And the people might ask for like a letter from your GP to know that you are genuine and that you are not lying. And also the authorities do not have that much sympathy, like saying he wanted to do it with all of his friends so he didn't come, or like I don't know, I can't come with things because it never actually has happened to me, from God's grace. But don't come up with quite bad excuses, because they won't find sympathy in you. So these are the things that you should do if you are ill. And then other thing is that after the test, you should discuss it with your parents, and tell them how it went well, and be honest. If it didn't go well, say it. If it did go well, say it. If you missed something out, say it. If you found something wrong, say it. If you found everything fine and all are good and you think you will pass, say it. Say everything that you have about the test. And do not discourage your child, because if they found something hard, don't go and counsel them saying, why didn't you do that? You practice so much. Don't say that, okay? It's just because if you know, like, if your child knows that they've given their all for the exam, there's nothing to worry about. And wait for the results, and if you're not happy with it, but he has tried his best, nothing to worry about. And then give them a small celebration, whatever happens, because they've done the test at least. They didn't go crying, I don't want to do anything. They did the test, so give it a small celebration, give them a break, and it's all gonna be good. So friends, this was our test, not test, this was our video, and hope you like it. So please put it in the comment section below if you have any queries. I'm happy to help. And if you want any more videos from me, do request it in the comment section below. And like I had said, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to my channel, Karan's World, and like and share my channel to all your family and loved ones. I'm getting this so wrong. To your family and loved ones, okay? So our channel can rise up as much as we can. So and also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make these awesome uploads. So, see you in the next one. Cheerio!